Kalkalosh, Bokeron, Mishna Yomi, Masechet, Batra, Perek, Shemini, Perek Chet, right? 8th chapter. Mishnah 1 and 2. Okay? 1 and 2. Says the Mishnah, Yesh nohalin umanchalin. There are people who inherit, right, from their relatives, and they also give inheritance to the same relatives. Meaning, they inherit and they give over inheritance. Nochalin umanchilin. Nochel is to take, to accept. Manchil is ifil, to give to somebody else, right? Lafil. Noten, to give something else. Right? So he says, V'yesh nochalin velo manchilin. Yeah? So he says there are some people that they are nochel, but they do not manchilin. And you have the other way around, manchilin velo nochalin, right? And lo nochalin velo manchilin. So you have all four categories, which is usually normal. Meaning yes, 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 no, no, yes, no, no. Capish? Very simple. Nochalin, manchilin. Nochalin means you get the nachala, you get the inheritance, the Yerusha. Manchilin ze latet Yerusha לאנשים אחרים. So yes, nochalin umanchilin, but yes, yes. Some people is yes, no, no, yes, and no, no. So no, no. Capish? Okay. Says the Mishnah, we have to explain. What are we talking about? Elu nochalin umanchilin. These are the people which are nochalin umanchilin. Ha'av et abanim, a father and his sons. Meaning a father, right? If the children dies without any descendants, the father inherits the son. And if the father dies, the son inherits the father. V'abanim et ha'av. So ze olech two-way street, right? Ha'av, the father to the sons to the father. Yeah? Nochalin umanchilin. No, so they go first, the kids. But if he does not have kids, so then the father gets. So that's why it says it's also manchilin. So the minute who betoch hasipur, you're right. There's seder adifuyot kemutamid. There's always going to be an order of preferences, right? But they also inherit, meaning the father could inherit, right? Vabanim etaav, achin minaav, right? And also the achin minaav, nochalin umanchilin, brothers from the father, they're nochalin umanchilin. Okay, until here we're clear. Okay, very good. Number 2. Yeah, we are going to now mention 3 people that they inherit from their relatives, but they don't pass inheritance to those relatives if they die. So there's going to be 3 different cases. Okay, so these are the ones which are going to be nochalin, means they inherit, velo manchilin, but they do not pass it on. Number 1, haisha timo, the father. Not the father, a man to his mother, right? Vayishet ishto, a man to his wife, and bnei achayot, sons, right, of sisters, meaning cousins, right? But of the sisters. So in those cases, right? Those cases, right? They're nochalin, but not manchilin. Zotomeret, I'll explain. A man inherits from his wife, right? But the wife does not inherit from the man. So it's a one-way street. You understood? הבעל הוא יורש את אשתו, אבל היא לא יורשת אותו. So ודאי שלא. Yeah? So therefore, it's a one-way street. The same thing. לא, ודאי שלא. הולך לאבא שלו. אבא שלו, ואם אין לו אבא, אחים, אם אין אחים, דודים. Only. There's halachic way. Yeah, halachic will. Okay, so now he comes and he says as follows. Okay, banot nochlo me'aba. כן. אם אין בנים זה הולך לבנות.
אז האמת שזה exception מבחינת female, נשים.
It's not exceptions, it's a different category. One more time, there's 4 categories.
פשיטה, אתה יודע, נשים אופן אוטומטי לא חוסים בנות. אתה מבין מה אני אומר?
No, they're different, they're categories. There's 4 different categories. By 1 minute.
נשים לא.
So we just mentioned 3 people which are going to be nochalim velo manchilin, that they are nochalim, right? But they don't give it back to them. So these are the men are nochel, whether it's going to be his wife, his mother, right? But bnei achayot is not going to work. So now he comes and he says, now we're going to bring another 3 cases. A manchilin velo nochalim. Before it was nochalim velo manchilin, now manchilin velo nochalim. Haisha et banea, haisha et bala, v'achaya em. Now, the same 3 that we mentioned before, just flip it. A man inherits his wife. So he's nochel, right? But he's not manchil. So for 3 people are nochalim velo manchilim, the husband to the wife, the son to the mother, and the bnei achayot. So same thing the other way around. Understood? You just flip it. Very good. Right? V'achim minaem lo nochalim velo manchilim. What is the last case? The last case is no. What is no? They don't inherit and they don't pass it over. Who's that? Achim minaem. Brothers from the mother. Meaning half brothers, but they're from the mother. Lo nochalim. They don't inherit each other. It's like nothing. Okay? That was Mishnah Aleph. Mishnah Bet. Mishnah Bet says, Seder Nachalot Kachu. This is a Seder of the Nachalot. Ish ki amut uben en lo ve'avatem nachatol lebito. So ben kodem lebat. A boy always comes before a girl. So this is to answer you, Yossi. So tomeret tamid banim ba'im lifnei ha'bat. That means when you have boys and you have girls, the boys always come before the girls. Ve'chol yotzei yerecho shel ben kodem lebat. Not only the boys. Anybody that comes from the boys come before the girls. But kodem elachin. The girl comes before the brothers, meaning the brothers of the deceased. Also her children come before. That means basically the children always have first grabs. Always first the boys, or whoever comes from the boys, or the girls, whoever comes from the girls. And they come before his brothers. Okay? Achin kodmin av. The brothers will always come before the uncles. Okay? Not only the brothers, their children as well, their inheritances, their descendants will always come before the uncles. This is a general rule. Anybody that's going to be before a nachala is also going to be yotzei yerecho, also are going to come beforehand. And a father comes before all of his descendants. That is, if that he had no children, so he comes before everybody else. Right? That means basically after a son dies and he doesn't have any children, the father comes first. Before the brothers, before their family, the father comes first.